Up next, though, I think I'm going to give this a try. If you recall, going way back to part 1, I had pulled this out. I got this recently off of eBay, and I wanted to see how it would perform in this set. It doesn't have P4 phosphor. It's intended for military radar installations, I do believe, but pinouts compatible, except this is electrostatic focus. So that extra pin there, this guy, down at about 7 o'clock, that needs to be attached to one of the other elements. Simple way to do that is you can either tie it to this guy or to that guy, whichever gives better focus. But for the first pass, I'm going to throw caution to the wind a little bit and not even bother hooking it up to anything and see what happens. Now, because it's electrostatic focus, not magnetic focus, I suspect the existing focus coil may cause some problems. Hey, we're getting something in. It's actually more watchable than I thought it was going to be. It definitely has kind of an odd persistence to it. This is P14 type phosphor.
That would mean so much to us if you guys came along. That'd be awesome. What a great idea. Isn't that sweet? Just came up with it all.
And here it is with the electrostatic focus pin tied to G2. I like seeing the fire. I think that's an especially interesting effect. So when there's something really bright on the screen, the CRT can actually get quite bright, but otherwise it looks a little muddy. So the color of this phosphor, I gotta double check. I think it's supposed to be blue or purplish. When there's something really bright, it almost looks whitish. So hey, if nothing else, I got myself a handy little test CRT.
Wednesday starting at 9, 8 Central on the Summer of Me, BTV. FM is on the air at 87.7 FM. Timeless, memorable music is back on the radio. First on your dial at 87.7 MeTV FM. Great artists, great hits, great memories. 87.7 MeTV FM.
I thought it was finally time to reinstall the CRT that actually came with this set and give it a try. So I've got it remounted, and I've already gone through and adjusted the ion trap magnet and the width and the height and all that good stuff. So let's see what we got. Now as far as the confusion with the channel clunker, well, one, indeed it is counterclockwise. And the other issue is, well, let's assume that's channel 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It should stop at 13. There are actually 14 total positions on this tuner. However, if you look inside, you can see that there are slugs and they are labeled 2 through 13, but at either end there is an unlabeled slug. Perhaps one of them that was in there for the old channel 1, which was never actually used in practice. And another possibility is they may have been anticipating UHF. Some of these old tuners could kind of, sort of get UHF if you put in a really, really small inductance and capacitor. But really, though, you would need to do a 2-stage conversion, because this like 6C4 oscillator just isn't going to go up into the UHF range very well. Now, the channel plate is quite worn. As near as I can make out, it goes 2 to 13. So if we ignore the first position and assume this is 2, well, there's channel 3. Just focus. Yeah, I've had trouble with the focus. Like, that's as good as I can get right now, and it definitely varies with line voltage. So right now I've got it plugged right into the outlet. Switch it around and plug it into my variac, and I can dial down the AC level on this, and I notice that when I do, it focuses well at the extreme end of the scale. Now that is controlling the amount of current going through this guy. And notice that there are some wing nuts on the side, so I can move the whole thing forward. I hope that does the trick, because I can't go any further back. So here it is with, oops, wrong control. Focus. I notice it's focused in pretty well now. Something else I discovered is that the sensitivity control down here below the channel indicator has a huge effect on things. I notice the centering gets off a bit too. So all these controls are sensitive to line voltage is what I'm getting at. Alright, so if I tweak the sensitivity control a little bit, too much gain, picture gets jittery and overdriven. And if you back off the other way, it fades out completely. There's a sweet spot right about there. I still have some twisting in that horizontal. I briefly went through the procedure on adjusting the oscillator. It's better than it was, but still not perfect.
Some nice soft scrambled eggs and a nice thick slice of tinned ham. Macro and sliced bananas, that sounds awful.
Probably will be.
Come on, breakfast is ready.
Otherwise, things are looking pretty darn good.
What do you do now?
Why don't we wash this plate?
Looks clean to me.
Well, what's that spot here in the middle of?
That's your breakfast.
So I think all that's left really is to go through and adjust all the controls as outlined. Sensitivity control, I gotta look at VTVM and then go through about 8 steps. Similar for the horizontal oscillator and horizontal linearity, and I'm not going to bore you guys with all that stuff.
Do you want me to keep your breakfast warm?
No, Marianne, just keep it from blowing away. Is it a last?
So having all these controls may be tedious, but it is kind of nice because you can
Gilligan said he'd keep them away. Gilligan said
you have a lot to play with, a lot of freedom. Other sets sometimes you just got to live with it the way it is.
Don't you know Skipper when you see one?
Especially the centering controls up front are really nice to have.
It works, Skipper, it works. At Camp Skylight 13, I am glad you are here. You stadium bumps it is.
Plenty of activities.
Happy campers.
Escape? We want to leave all this.
So plan your